California Cop Watcher here. Hey, found a good one from Bay Area Transparency. Hope you enjoy. And the rest of the full video will be in the description below.
Shout out California Cop Watch. There you go.
So that's the goal. That is the goal for this lobby. That we get enough complaints and emails in. At least that's what I'm gonna try to do to get these signs taken down. These signs need to go. This is restricting everybody's First Amendment right in a public lobby. This is restricting everybody's First Amendment right in a public lobby. This is cool. Nice. They're going around in front of me, letting them know I'm coming. Hey, I went back into the probation department. What happened? Nothing, huh? How's it feel to be wrong, baby? All right. What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy, Bay Area Transparency, and we're back at it once again. And today we are in the city of Redwood City, California. Redwood City, California is over here in the Bay Area, kind of south of San Francisco. And it's in San Mateo County. We've been in this area before. We've done employee conduct checks out in this area. We've done San Mateo Police, Redwood City Police, sheriffs. We've done all kind of people, but what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do an employee conduct check at the probation office and sheriff's office, which is right over here. So let's go ahead and go see how they react to me exercising my First Amendment rights in and around public areas, lobbies, buildings, parking lots, everywhere I can. You know how Bay Area Transparency does it. This is what's on this floor right here. This is interesting. It's interesting. Both ways here.
Come on in. And she's in room number 5.
How do we get both areas here?
Actually, we request that you don't film or videotape or take photos. That's what the sign is about.
Yeah, I was actually taking pictures of that, checking it out.
Right,
So.
but that's the purposes of the sign is so that you don't actually do that.
Gotcha. Why is that? Do you know?
You'll speak with your probation officer, and they'll explain it in more detail.
It's interesting. They got like stand behind the red area. There's another one right here. I just don't understand this right here because this should be a public lobby. Should be interesting right there from this angle. Takes people out of it. It looks like I'm getting pictures taken of me here. It's interesting.
been asked not to do that. Is there a reason that you continue to film and photograph?
Well, you had just taken a picture of me, so I'm just making sure I get a picture.
Because I've asked you.
I just want to make sure I get the picture of the person who's doing it. Do you work here?
I do.
And
I've asked you not to.
can I ask your name?
I'm the division secretary for this department.
Okay, division. Sam, what's your name, or you got your position? Stephanie. Okay, cool. So, all right. Apparently, they can take a picture, but I can't. It's interesting.
You're not supposed to be. That's what the sign is for.
Well, that's why I was asking why why is it that way?
With the probation officer about that. That's not something that I can address with you.
Okay, cool. Have fun. I'll request that picture of yours. Crazy. Looks tripping. Just looking around. I didn't hear what you said. I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Can you not take pictures?
That's kind of part of what I'm doing, is just in here taking pictures of the lobby.
For what?
Well, just for my purposes.
Unless you have an appointment, this is a restricted floor. You don't need to be here.
This is restricted?
Yeah, I mean, unless you have an appointment, like people have appointments,
But like if I need to come get some info from you guys, how would I do that?
then you come up and you ask for it.
Oh, okay. So I could be here then.
If you need something, yes.
I do.
What do you
But
need?
part of what I'm doing is right now I'm going to take pictures, and then when I need something, I'm going to come up to the window. So just trying to let them do their job while I do mine. So this is the lady that I was talking to here. We'll see if we can get some of these cards and a way to get public information from the No, she's calling deputies on me. And she clearly said I can get information from this window, so.
Did you get some water? Oh, okay.
So this is a lady who called they just called the sheriff's on me for some reason.
You want to try? Okay, quick. Okay, go ahead.
And this is their secretary guy here. So I'll get a couple more pictures and then I'll get my paperwork. Then we're out of here. Alright, see if I can get some of these cards here. Can I get some of these cards here? Can I get some of these cards right here?
And now nothing to speak to someone specifically, we can give you that information.
But these are public information for the employees here, right?
No, it's not. It's actually, if you have an appointment where you have someone that you need to report to, then we give you the contact information for them. But if you want to talk to a manager or something, we can definitely arrange for that.
Well, I need to get a list of everybody that works here, all your guys' names.
We can get a manager that can maybe help you with that.
Okay, if you guys want to do it that way, either that or I'll take some of these cards. I mean, this should be public information, right?
We can speak with someone else.
So now they won't give me cards, which is weird. So this is interesting. I'm trying to get these cards and they won't let me get the cards. This is just, looks like probation officer's cards. I'm just trying to get the info in case I need to send an email or somebody needs it. But they won't give it to me. So now I gotta wait. I guess they're gonna call a manager. Again, they have this notice here, and this is not legal. This is not a lawful order, a lawful notice. So it doesn't really pertain.
What's up, buddy?
How's it going? All right, Bay fam, let's stop that a little bit right there and let's talk about what's going on here, because there's things going on in this video that you can't see and you can't tell in the video. You have the probation officer lady who is extremely pissed off that I did not obey her command. And it's all based on these signs. This entire video is based on those signs that are up. Now you have law enforcement coming into the picture who they're probably adrenaline's pumping and rushing because they don't know what they're walking into, even though it's just a guy with a camera. I mean, come on, big deal. But my adrenaline's pumping because I don't know what they will do, and they're coming up aggressively, and the tension is so high in that room, you can cut it with a knife. Like, literally, you can't see it in the video, but it is. And then you have the first officer who walks up, and he's like, get out. And you ever notice how law enforcement always seems like they're in a hurry, do what I say right now, or else type situation that they provide, okay? And this is all based on these signs. What we're going to find out in this video is, are those signs even legal? Are they legit? You have officers who are willing to go hands-on. They're willing to hurt me over these signs, over me exercising a constitutionally protected activity, all based on the fact that they say, well, we're in a courthouse. No, we're in a building that has some floors that are dedicated to courts, but this floor right here is dedicated to probation, not to court at all. So what we're going to find out in this video is, are these signs even legit? And if not, why are you guys willing to go hands-on? Why are you guys willing to hurt somebody? Why are you guys willing to violate somebody's rights when you're supposed to ensure that my rights are protected? And why do you not know this? We will see 3 officers and 2 sergeants in this video. You're going to see how they act.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Cool. Let's go.
What was that?
You need to leave.
They're going to give me a manager so I can get a list of employees' names that work here.
Okay, you're not going to get that.
They just said they're getting me a manager to talk to.
Okay.
You understand this is public, right?
I understand that the sign says that you're not, and it's actually,
What is it, a law?
yeah,
This is a law?
it is.
Can you
You're
tell
in a
me what law?
courthouse.
No, the courthouse below, I understand I can't
No,
record,
it's
but
the whole building.
this is a probation office, a public lobby. I've asked them if I can come here as a member of the public to get forms. They've said yes. So if this is open to the public, which it is, I can record here. That's the way the law works.
Actually, it
I
does.
understand below because there are courthouses that it can be restricted.
No, it's throughout the whole building that you're not able to record.
So this is not public.
This is not public that you can film in. That's why there's a specific sign that says that you can't. You're not able to film here.
And what law is that, though? Because I know them well. You're talking about court rule, but this is not a court. It's not a court law.
It's a law about recording inside the court.
I know, but this is its whole own floor. This is its whole own office. There's not a courthouse on this floor. It doesn't pertain to this floor.
Do you have an appointment here on the
I'm trying to get a list of employees' names.
Yeah,
They've
I
already said
understand
as a public member I can come ask questions,
Yes,
right?
and I understand that.
That means this is open to the public,
Correct.
and
Do you
that
have any
means I
business?
can be here.
You're
So
not answering my question.
my
Do you have
business
any
is,
business
part
in
of my business is getting employees' names, a list of how to file a complaint against probation officers, finding out how to get their salaries. And of course, I need their names to get their salaries on Transparent California. So yeah, I have business here. On top of that, to take pictures, which I'm allowed to do.
Put your mask on, please.
My mask is on.
No, you gotta cover your nose.
My mask is on.
It is not. It's not covering your nose.
Oh my God. So is that a law as well?
It is.
I mean, I wear a mask because I like to, and I agree.
Guideline.
It's not a
And state
federal
guideline.
guideline.
You gotta put it on.
It's not, my mask is on.
It is not. It's not
It
covering
is
your
on.
nose.
Here, I'll cover my
I
nose.
appreciate
Other
it.
than
Thank you.
that,
It's just for
that's all you're getting.
It's for everyone's safety.
And what's your name and badge number? Since
Deputy Platt.
you apparently don't understand the way the law works.
Deputy Clyde, 870.
Okay, and what's your name and badge number?
Cheever, 1020.
Name and badge number? What was it? I can't hear you, but you're quiet. I just can't. We can't hear it.
Tama, 997.
Tritama? Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So you're not gonna get
So-
you're not gonna get a list of their names. The supervisor just said that.
That's public information.
It
They
is
have to afford me that
You
information.
can get it online if it's online.
Online.
You can go to any public library and it's gonna be open.
What if somebody can't do that? I'm here now. I need to get
They're
a
not
list
gonna
of
give it to you.
names.
They're
I
not
also
gonna-
need to get a
they're not gonna
complaint.
give it to you,
I
right?
need to get the complaint process.
So the complaint process is online.
And I don't have that online. I'm sure that they have a forum,
do not
a
have a
citizens complaint forum. How do you know?
Because I'm well aware of what probation has and it doesn't have.
I can guarantee you can't just know that information off the top of your head.
Well, actually, it's very obvious. It's not. You can't go to the sheriff's office and ask for every deputy sheriff's name.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
You absolutely can.
Why don't we go? In
I
the
can
elevator?
go.
Let's
I can go
let's
into
down
the.
there.
I'm actually headed to the sheriff's office right after I go here.
Let's
So-
go in. Let's go do it right now.
Well, once I'm done with these people,
They're
then I'm
done
going to
with
go.
you. The supervisor just said that she's not speaking to you.
Well, I mean, they can't do that.
Yeah, they
so
can't,
if
actually.
that's the case, I want to expose that. So
They can't.
That's
They-
partly what I'm here doing, so I can expose the fact that they're refusing to speak to me.
Can I get your driver's license, please?
So why would I need to give you my
Because I'm
driver's
asking you
license?
to get if you give me your
For
driver's
what?
license.
though?
Listen,
I don't
Just so
understand
know who I'm
why.
talking to.
Well, I mean,
hold on.
okay, hold on.
This is a very unusual request. People don't usually come in here asking for every single employee's name. It's made people a little bit nervous, and I'm sure you can understand that.
Okay.
Okay? So what I would recommend, if you want that information, I would recommend that you put that in writing and allow them to respond to your written request.
Okay.
Because
well,
coming in person.
Give me a
makes
piece of
people
paper and
nervous.
this is a public lobby. It's open to the public. We can
I
come here
understand.
in person.
Yes, you
I
can.
can also record my interactions with any employee here, including you guys.
Bay Area
Including you
Transparency's rest of his
Again,
full video
the
will be in the
California
description
court
below.
ruled,
I know I'm super
which says
interested
that
to
a
watch the
judge
rest,
can
and hopefully you are
limit
too. Enjoy.
Photography, recording, so on.